back. This week's gonna be on the Suburban. Come up off there. We got U-joints to change. We're gonna do the wheel bearings and seals. Put some dirt on myself already this morning. Wheel bearings and seals in the rear end. We gotta clean out the brakes because they're full of oil. U-joints. And I had to stick a new distributor in here after I already put that one in there. It done went bad. So we're gonna be doing quite a bit of things today. This will be this week's video. So I'm gonna get her jacked up. Get the weight off for the thing. We get it up in the air, put it on jack stands. When we take the drive shaft out, we don't have to worry about it rolling and killing ourselves. You see that quite a bit. People be popping them drive shafts loose, and they will. Dang, there's a lot of dirt right there, and the car will roll, or the truck will roll. Looking at a Buick Rendezvous. It's got blowed head gaskets, and that job seems to be quite a bit to do. So either do head gaskets or do this. And I got the exhaust. We got to fix the exhaust. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. You got your manifolds. I'll show you on this motor, kind of. You got these manifolds that come down, and then this gasket here is bad on them. On that, I would like to put these on there. That'd be nice. They'll fit. Same one, same style, same motor. I just don't know. I'm sure them will mount up. See, it's got a little dent there, but we can fix that. We can weld it, grind it, or bend it, stretch it back out, one or the other. So if me keep on rambling on like this, we ain't gonna get nothing done. So I'm gonna get me a slug of coffee. I'm gonna get her jacked up, and we're gonna get started. I hope, as you guys can see with in the time lapse there, that jack's a little one. It's the only one I got. I don't have a nice big Ford jack, so I need to buy one. I ain't never buy one because I don't really use it, and I have one over my buddy's house that I loaned him and never got back. So, hear that? I can go underneath here and take a peek at this drive shaft now and see what's up. Man, I don't know. But it's sitting there squeaking when I'm driving. Man, everything seems tight in here. They probably just need greased. There's some up and down, but that's right in here. So why is this thing? I don't think that's supposed to do that. I don't know. I don't really want to change these things if I don't have to. Everything seems to be really good, so I don't know. It's crazy. I know you guys can't see. I should probably turn the lights on in here. Yeah, them U-joints are really tight, man. I wonder if there's a grease cert in these. Well, we're just going to change them. We'll just be done with it, change them anyways. I don't know. Man, it's crazy. I don't know why it's doing that, but I guess we'll pull them out and do them anyways. They're squeaking, so we'll just change them anyways. Hell with it. I almost put a new transmission seal on the end of that too, but I'm gonna pull this off. The rear diff's not leaking, but look at that back tire over there. She got fluid running from her. This side's dry a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna address this stuff. We're gonna get this done so I don't have to hear this squeaking. Get these wheel bearings done. We may end up getting us a light hook, trailer light stuff hooked back up. So let me get the wrenches for this. I want to put this thing in neutral also, so we can work on it. Alright, we got her in neutral. I kind of come underneath here and loosened them up a little bit so while it was still in drive, so or not drive but in park, so that these would be loose, and that way we can, it'd be easier to break them free. So they're 11mm 7/16. Normally standard size for all Chevys is 7/16, half or 11mm, whichever you prefer. My 11's shorter than my 7/16, so I use the 7/16 because more leverage. Come on out of there. Should be able to probably just loosen this, and this will turn. See, only do one side. Should have probably got me a pry bar before I climbed up underneath here. I hope we just don't lose a bunch of transmission fluid when we pull this out of the tranny. I doubt it. I'm sure I'm low on transmission fluid anyways, because I got transmission lines that are leaking. And I've had to put a couple quarts in it before. So we'll loosen this up some more. Come on. I've put this off for so long, and I shouldn't have. My axles may even be bad because of it. The bearings might have ate into the axles, but at least they'll have new bearings, because I ain't changing the axles. I don't know where I would get any, so there we go. She's gonna turn for us. She gotta loosen her up a little more. Come on. Man, I hate working on stuff like this anymore. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a pry bar. I got a little pry bar here. I don't know how. Ooh. Yeah, she's in there. Yeah, she's rusted in there. I think we'll be struggling with this for a while. Oh yeah, she's in there tight. Well, I'm gonna beat on this a while. You guys get the hint. got to be pried up out of there, out of these saddles and the axle. So get that up. All right, we got the drop up out of there finally, and yeah, she was bad. We'll pull it up out of the transmission down here. Once I get out of here, I'll explain this, how that thing's bad and we didn't see no movement out of it. Alright, so that there, right there's why it's bad. It won't, that squeaking's not, yeah, that's squeaking. That's from that. See, I'm moving the axle shaft, it's not from that. Moving that. So, take the cap off. You can see how these, there's some of them that are broke off. They're shorter than the others. And then you can feel the, see the indents in them? And then, I'll pull this cap off. These here don't look too bad. But, yeah, this one here ain't real bad, but it's got the things in there. So what's gonna suck is trying to get these out of there. Get these out of there and get this pressed out. So I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I'm gonna double check, make sure these are right U-joints before I start. Okay, so these are the right ones. See the clips right here? That matches, and I'm assuming that that's going to match. Yeah, that matches in there. This side don't have that groove here and here. That's how you can tell the back from the front. See, it's got the groove in these, and then the front don't have the grooves. That's because it's held in by the pins, because it's got because it goes into them sides. But see how loose that is? That's pretty it's getting to be wore out, but it's not real tight. It's not like crunchy or nothing. So that's actually still good, but I got it out. I'm changing it. So we've got to try to dig them out. There she goes. And what I do is I'm bending this part up when I try to lift that up. Then it gives me that lip right here. Then I can shove my screwdriver in here and come and catch this other lip. There's two bends, straight 90s or 45s, whatever. And then you just, let's see, you hook that like this and go like that, and you pry, and that squeezes it together and pulls it out at the same time. So we'll have to be doing some beating and banging, and yeah, see, look at that, how it's separated in there. Yeah, this one was bad. I'm going bad. If you guys can actually see that or not, but so we've got to get this set up on something that's a little more stout. I've got my press over here, or not my press, but my, wish I had a press. We could press them in and out. I got this over here. We'll probably set it on or something in the vise, do something. But I'm gonna find a socket that's gonna be about the right size of it. Yeah, we can get one a little bit bigger. That's an 18 mil. Hopefully Hopefully she'll fit. Yeah, she fits perfect darn good at it. That's a 20 or 21. I had a 19 sitting here somewhere, but we'll try whacking on it on this little table right here, but I don't think it's gonna work. So, dang, yeah. Right there's why she's making all that noise. Well, I'm glad I went ahead and said I'm gonna go ahead and change them, because it sure didn't look bad to me. Well, I'm gonna bang this out, and then I'll bring it back when we install it. All right, we gotta kind of demonstrate. It's gonna be a lot of banging, so I don't want to really record. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this all the way down and have this one drop out, and then I can flip it over, beat it back in, and then I'll be able to pull this out, and then we'll flip it over, and then we'll bang this out. So all I'm doing is just driving it down with a hammer and a socket. You can see she's coming free, and see where she's coming free. So we just gotta keep beating until this pops out. We don't want to mess up. Them lips right there like I'm doing. See, it's starting to hit the. It's gonna hit the. That thing's gonna hit, so we need to move it out a little bit so it's got room underneath. So I'm gonna be beating and banging on this. And it's gonna be loud. And I just lost my socket. So there it is. So I'm gonna get this out, and when we go put it back in, I'll turn you back on. See that out of there? Well, this top one is anyways. Might be able to, yeah. Ooh. Oh man, just a little bit more, and it's never worked. So let's look at the inside of that. The bearings, the needles are still in there, but they ain't much left of them. Well, that sucks. Sucky, 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 sucky. Now she's got to go back through some so I can get this out. I didn't mean to pop it all the way down like that, but whew. Guess she's wanting to drive in an angle or something here. Yeah, this is the one that's messed up. So she's gonna be a real banger to get out. We may end up getting a cut-off wheel. Let's cut that right off there. She don't want to go back through, messing up my socket too. See, I hate U-joints, man. But, so that's why I'm just gonna have to beat on her. So we'll get back with you when I get her all the way out. Alright, I had enough of the trying to beat it back through. It just wouldn't go. I don't know, wasn't getting it square or something. Yeah, she's in there. I don't want to beat on it like that. bend it. Come on. So now we're in a almost worse predicament than we were earlier. That hurt. God dang. There she goes. That hurt. But y'all seen that one coming, didn't you? So, well, she's out of there. We'll get a little bit of sandpaper, clean that up just a touch. And you can see where I started to dig into it because I was a little cockeyed. So let's see. Yeah, the Suburban's full of stuff. There's some 180. We're just gonna try to clean that lip up a little bit. Remember, this is aluminum, so we don't need to dig on it too much. Clean the inside of this up of corrosion and stuff. I gotta get maybe a file or something to clean that lip up in there. I didn't have that thing square. No wonder why it was not wanting to beat through there. You can see the corrosion and stuff in there. So we just gonna knock that down. We don't want to knock a bunch off because it, these are kind of a press fit type deal. We don't want them rattling inside there. Find that lip here. She's got a pretty good lip in there. See if it's a soft aluminum, maybe. See if we can't kind of cut it out of there. I don't think my thing was in there that far. Get it shaped down. Back in here. Alright, well, that should be beat back down up in there. Ooh, that's hot. Forgot I grinded that off. Hot bag, hot tater. Yeah, you can see how that's all wore out. That's what it's squeaking. You can see how it's actually small. Wore down more than out here. So, man, that was kind of warm. It's always warm when you ain't expecting it. Then we want to go in here and clean out this ridge so our clips will go in there. You can tell where the clip was not at because of there's more stuff in there. And where were they just pinched at? Yeah, that's what was making the noise. You can see where I hit the drive shaft with a grinder a little bit, but you know, who cares? So I need to fix my drive shaft holder here. Okay. I'll spin you guys around this way because it's starting to unscrew. So, where's the U-joint? Damn it, I got into that too pretty good. So I taped this in because I don't want them falling out. It's going to go in this way. So it kind of sucks because I don't want to mess them up. So I'm going to get a little grease here. So we're going to pull one off for now. We want to make sure we don't mess them up. The little needle bearings in there. Let's see, can we get it this? Nope. So we're gonna go like that. I'm gonna stick a little grease in here. To just make sure we ain't gonna have a bunch of junk on it in the grease from the end of it. There we go. My dirty finger, put clean grease in with my dirty finger. So I just stuck it in there, now my finger in there to put them bearings. Now see, I got them bearings coated. You probably can't see it, but it's been a while since I've done this, so I gotta remember. I need to go in like this. Make sure bearings are in there. The grease come out the other end. See, it's a greasable thing there. We'll use that grease right in this other cap. There we go. Now we want to try to hold on to this while we're tapping that down. I need to get a rag real quick, so give me a little. Alright, I'm going to hold up on this while I'm tapping that down. You want to make sure you're going in there straight too. You want to go past the indentation here for the clips. I gotta find the clips though. There's that. There's them. You guys see the clips? See new clips anywhere? I don't. No, I don't want to reuse them old ones because I don't bend them up. Well, let me look for these other clips because I wonder if they even came with it and somebody didn't steal them, could come out of a used box. Alright, I got the clip. It's not the right one. Well, it's the right one, but it's just not the out of what I had. So you're just going to pinch them together, stick them in there, make sure it's seated right. There we go. You hear a click in there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this over. apply the other cap. Remember, I put grease in there so we don't lose the needle bearings. This one's the worst one to try to get in there so you don't lose your needle bearings. And you want to lift up on it so you get your needle bearings seated into this other one. Yep, so I got it in there, and I'm just gonna tap her down through. Boom. Putting them in is a little easier sometimes if you just take your time and get her in there. And we put that other clip in there beforehand so we know when to stop. There we go. Make sure that gets in there. You want to double check, make sure everything's fitting in there. They're in there. It's in there. Alright. Check the other side again, make sure. So this end's done. We've got, see how nice and tight that is? So we have I want to tap it just to maybe kind of unseat it off that thing there. Yeah, she's good. She's nice and tight. That's what the other one should be like up front. So I'm gonna leave this tape on here till we get it over there underneath the truck, because we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff on this end. This end's be the worst. We'll take this off. Well, I guess it really don't matter which way we do it, but when we put this together, we're gonna put it on this first, and then we'll do this one. Or I guess it really don't matter. But I'm trying to think of the thing of ease way, because you know I can hold the bearing like this when I'm trying to put the caps in. Now I've got to save 2 of these because they didn't send 2 with the other one, and these look better, and I didn't bend them all up, so we can save 2 of them, and they're still pretty good. I know I shouldn't, but I ain't got a choice. They come right out of there. See, now if you want to, like at the other end, if you want to take them out like this instead of the screwdriver, go ahead. I just used a screwdriver because I had it right there with me, and made it a lot easier, so I didn't have to walk around and find these. There she goes. Alright. Well, we're going to do the same old beating and banging. Start on this end right here, and then I'll do this after I get it out of there. Let's see if this one's going to come out easier. It should. Yes, she's want to come out already. You need to slide her back down here a little bit. Let me get a bigger hammer. Bigger hammer. Yeah, see, this is what I remember now. It's been so long. What's up with this end? I've got that beat down all the way, and then I'm hitting right here. And when that was up like that, so when you're beating, make sure you hold this up. The battery's getting ready to go dead, so I'm gonna change the battery and pull this. Go ahead and pull this out. See this? I might be able to get channel locks on that, but I doubt it. So I'm changing the battery. Alright, went to change the battery. I flipped this over. I was gonna get some pliers on there. Well, that thing was already all the way out. I could just twist it out, took it out with my fingers. So nothing spectacular there. You didn't miss nothing. Let's get on with the other side here. Oh yeah, we got to put it back in there. Now this one I definitely don't want to have to cut. I don't want to. I hate cutting after me getting hit in the face with one of them cut off wheels. I don't want to. Definitely don't want that again. Yeah, she's coming through. Let me move you over here because you guys are probably bouncing like crazy. As you can see, it's coming out though, right there. Now let's see if it can, yeah. Now she comes off. Then we'll flip it over. And then we'll beat this one back through. Bink, bink. Cool. Yeah, this one wasn't bad. It was just a little wore out. So we'll get this other one up here. Move this over here. What did I do there? Just so then we gotta try to fight this one to get it out though. Let's turn it this way here. Hopefully this one comes out like the other one did. Yeah. Yeah. Come right out of the vise like that, didn't she? But see, there's the pulled out. Oh, see that? We didn't have to beat that one back through. So that may be how we put that one on then. Get a little the sandpaper in here, clean this out just a little bit, because they come out pretty easy. And we need to, we're going to tape two of them on there first. Where did I do the tape? Okay. You definitely don't want these coming off and rolling around the garage floor and not being able to find them. You'll be stuck, end up having to go in these old ones and get some out of the old ones. You see here rides in the transmission, and splines look pretty good, and so we probably be all right to clamp right there, but don't really want to. Come on, we'll try clamping right there first before we get onto that thing. So we're gonna pull this out. Pull this one off, holding on to the other one down here on the bottom so it don't fall off. Pull it out, we'll set it down. See if we can, oh, gotta have the other one in. Cool, she went in. Yeah, of course it's not. Of course the vise is gonna be in the way of it. We don't want that to fall. We're going to put some grease in this just to try to keep them from falling, which I don't think they're going to, but I've had worse luck. So wipe my finger off, I'm going to put some grease right in there, wipe it around, help try to keep them in place. Stick them on in there. Cool. Cool, cool. tappity tap tap. Cool, cool. So then we'll get our socket. See if we can, we just gotta go down a little bit farther. That one, this is actually pretty easy. I ain't gonna say I like it. Oh, before we tap all the way down, we're gonna put our 2 pins in, remember? Or not pins, but clips in. Okay. Right in there. Seated. Set it up there. Get our little thing up there. Socket in there. And there's that. This one was nowhere near as dirty as the aluminum. There's no corrosion or nothing. It's just, you know, aluminum corrodes a little bit. And then she just clipped in there too. All right, that was nice. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that part. Now to the sucky part. So see, this will help us hold the bearing and all that in place now. But we just have to get all the tape off that we just stuck in there. So should probably only went around at one time, but alright, so we'll pull one cap off and pull the other cap off. I should grease it. I'm going to be mad. I know it's going to mess me up. There we go. Okay. While you're holding your U-joint still up in the air, tap, tap, to tap, tap. I'm going to go ahead and roll this one on over. I'm not going to put the pin in yet, because that's holding my thing. I wanted to move that actually too, so. I'm going to stick a little grease in here. Man, I should tap that in farther just because of how far I've got to pull up on that. Okay. I'm going to tap her down farther. And we will go ahead and put that clip in there just because I'd rather do it now. It's already flipped over and I got her pushed in there pretty good ways. So we put that other cap in there. Okay. Decent, decent. Perfect. Everything's lined up, man. This is actually going a lot better than what I thought it would. And she's in there. You can hear the change in the when you hit it, and you know you're seated. Hopefully, it looks like she's a little high in there, but nope, she went in. She's locked in. Nope, she wasn't. There she is now. Everything's seated. And then these are greasable. This one I can grease already because the caps are in and held. And that one at the end I can't because it's I gotta wait till it's in the thing, in the truck to so the caps don't come off the thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. You can hear the noise. Okay. We're gonna call that good enough. You got grease coming out of them. So there's for the front and the rear in there. Everything's in there. So nice. Yeah. Nice, nice. So I'm gonna slide underneath there, and I'm gonna slide this axle or this drive shaft back in. You guys seen how I took it out, so you just slide this in the transmission first, and then put them other end of the drive shaft caps in the saddles, and then put them straps over them, tighten them back down. So turn you back on, we start on the wheel bearings. Alright, we're on to the wheel bearings now. You guys won't believe me if I told you, but I took out them 2 bolts for the drive shaft up there, and I lost one. I set them right here underneath the truck, and I lost them. I lost one of them. I don't know, but I had to go to the hardware store, and I found one that fit, but I had to cut it down. We're gonna go and loosen these up. This diff cover, there will be I want to say it's a 10 millimeter that we got to take out and remove a pin. And once we do that, then we push the axles in, and then we can remove the C-clip. It's a retaining clip that holds the axles in, and once you take that off, the axles will slide right out, and then we can change them bearings. So we're gonna pull this thing up off of here. I probably should have got a deep well socket or with a little small extension. Watch your brake line, don't break it. Definitely don't want to be replacing one of them today. I already had losing a bolt go bad. So, come on. Eventually we're going to change the fuel pump. Probably should change the fuel filter if I know where, if I can find it. All I'm doing is going around and loosen these first, and then that way my electric ratchet will take them out easier. That one's a little stiff, a little snug. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I want. Falling off. No, my luck will lose one of these too. We've got to get new shocks for this thing eventually. The front right one's already broke all the way. It exploded and all the fluid's out of it, so it's not doing anything. I probably should have left that one in there, but oh well. I think there's enough silicone to hold that cover on anyways. Probably should have got a screwdriver. Let me grab a screwdriver while Alright, I'm going back for the long way to extent there. See if we spill this everywhere or not. So I took all the bolts out already. So she's got plenty of silicone on her. I can hear it pulling away. There she goes. She just about went everywhere, didn't she? Oh, there's one. I did leave a bolt in there. I wonder why that was a little hard right there. We spilled a little bit. We're going to keep that front top pinched anyways. And we'll just keep... Dang fans blowing the stuff everywhere. Probably ain't much in there. It's all probably leaked out around the wheels anyways, so... You see a blacking. Yeah, she definitely wasn't a bunch in there. Yeah, there was some in there. There's enough to keep it from going bad. Not to flood the rear end, so. Come on, break the line, means. Alright. Turn you around here and get you a peeper. Peeper's at the magnet. You know, that's above the line anyways, but... No, that is the bottom. That's the bottom of the magnet there. There's no metal shavings really on it at all. It actually looks really good. I don't really feel much in there. There's a little bit of grip, but it actually feels really well. A lot better than what I figured it would be. So what I'm gonna do is oh, that's limited. Limited slip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back out here and I gotta put the thing back into park or in neutral. So I can, ooh, no I don't, look, we got lucky. Look where the bolt's at, right there. Right up there. But it would be easier to spin to get the thing out. We'll just go and see what we can do. I think that's like a little 8. So, let me get some more tools. Alright, I went ahead and put this thing into park. And, or not park, neutral. But, got the 8mm on there. I think she busted loose already, maybe. Nope, broke the wrench. You piece of crap. Seriously? I need a 5/16 actually. This is 8, but we'll see. This is a ratcheting wrench, so I broke the ratcheting part. Let me get a 5/16. Yeah, she's coming out of there real easy, so we'll freaking front fine thread stuff. Uh-oh, we got the ratchet stuck in there. Well, I'm gonna pull this out. I'll flip you back on when it's time to pull them C-clips. Alright, there's your bolt pin thing. She's a little wore out. Wonder how bad this pin is. Let's spin this thing. We don't want to lose our gears in there, so we want to kind of try to keep everything together here. Yeah, come on, girl. Man, I really don't want to. Man, I really don't want to do that. But we'll fight that, putting that back together. But, dang it. Why'd you guys let me drop that in there? Oops. Come on. I need to spin that drive shaft, so we'll get ourselves lined up here. I need to wipe my hands off. I'm underneath up here. I can feel that. Come on. Right there. Right there. Come on. Come on, fatty. Fatty from the fatty. I ain't real sure how to get that out of there. This ain't this a limited slip. She in there? Where's she at? Come on. Where's your clip? How many of y'all know how to do this? You know, I think I'm probably 180 out, huh? I'm gonna figure it out. I'll let you. I believe she's still like the old, just non-limited, because I was able to push that over the spider gear here, push it over, and then there's the seat clip there, and she wants to come out, so hopefully that's how she comes out. This magnet. Of course, it won't reach in there. So much for this being easy. Come on. Try to magnetize the screwdriver with the magnet to pull that out of there. Come on. Alright, well, I'm gonna fight it. Fight her off camera. That way I ain't holding y'all up too long. Alright, what I end up just doing was turn my screwdriver, used my knee, stuck it out here, had my knee up here, and was pushing that in, and I pushed that thing over, and that clip just slid right up out of there. So this should come right on out. Ooh, man. Yeah, maybe it's alright. That right there's kind of, that's where the bearing rides, but right there's where the seal rides. And she's not, she's got little grooves in her. So let's pull that on out of there the rest of the way, and we'll go from there. Right there's what that C-clip hooks into. Never done one of these limited slips before. I've taken them apart, kinda, but it was on a Ford, never a Chevy. And with this being that old and everything, I didn't think it was gonna be a, I didn't think it was gonna be no limited slip, especially for whatever. But I gotta pull that oil pan out of there. We're gonna stick it underneath these brakes. We gotta clean these brakes off real good. We got some oil in them. Look at that. We're just gonna spray them off. I ain't doing nothing special with them. They ain't worked in I don't know how long anyways. I'm gonna adjust them. Our clip fell in here and our little rod fell in. So here's that one. Put it over here on this rag. Let's see if we can't find that. There's your little C-clip. Let's see if I turn it that way. Does that look like a C for you guys? Or is it this way? Let's see that way. But I bought WD-40 for this. And or not WD-40, but brake cleaner. We're gonna give her a good shoot. So we're gonna spray this all up out of there. Get these shoes really good. We'll probably take some sandpaper, scuff them up a little bit. We'll try to bring them back around, but I doubt it. And we'll adjust our star wheel right here. They should have been self-adjusting, but no, adjusters aren't locked up. So, yeah. The fuck? Excuse my language, but something fell over there. Sounded like somebody was in my shop. Okay, and clean that. So we're gonna pull this out, and then we'll have to get the axle bearings out. All right, so that thing's bright in my eyes. Well, you guys get a good view here. We'll have to figure out how to get the wheel bearings out, but okay. Bit of my thing. Go underneath here and get this pry bar. Ugh. Just keep going until it comes out of there. Come on. What the hell? Holy shit. What in the hell? Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong here. Duh. Yeah. Man, so tired of stuff fighting. You know, if I'd have done it right the first time anyways, it wouldn't have been. Come on up out of there. There she goes. The fun part's just gonna be this. Man, them wheel bearings don't feel bad. Yeah, a little bit. They don't feel bad. Well, this side don't anyways. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that out of there though. So I don't have like a puller or nothing. I mean, I could weld it and take them out. Hopefully it shrinks up enough to get them out, but I don't have do I have a puller? I can't remember if I got a puller or not here. A 3-jaw, I can stick the 3-jaw under there that way. They put something here and pull it that way. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm gonna look around and see what we can find. I took my welder, went in here, welded inside this race. I knocked the bearings out. So I'm just trying to, hopefully it'll pop out of there once it cools down a little bit more. There she is. Just got that back underneath there. So I did stuck a bolt on here like this, pried in there, popped them bearings, broke them bearings. Yeah, camera's a little dirty. Ooh, real blurry dirty. So went like this, stuck that in there, kind of tilted the bolt so it'd go in there, and then I busted them bearings out of there, and then I was able to clean that up and weld inside there. I had this stuffed up in there, stop the oil from leaking out, so I had a clean surface to weld on. And then as you guys seen, I used this as kind of a slide hammer, so that worked. I'm glad. Well, I'm gonna go inside. That's where the bearings are at, and the seal. Probably throw me a pizza in and eat me a piece of pizza, and get this side, and then come back out, put this side together, turn it back on when we go putting it together. All right, back out here. I'll add me a pizza. There's a bunch of weld BBs. Gotta make sure to get all them out of there. You got a little bit of splatter right there. That's from, I wasn't, right there. I was started to weld, I was right there on the thing. So get that cleaned up. See, here's what I did. You might be able to see. I welded right in there, right there. And what it did, it made this shrink this way, so it loosened it up in the axle. Well, let's see. Still fighting that sanding that with that fiberglass down without a mask on. Let's see what's up. She slid right in there. See that? Perfect. She still got to go in some though. What we do with the hammer? All right, she's in there. Now we got this thing here. Alright, she's in there. That part's done. That was pretty easy. We need to put some lube in there though on the bearings. So, give me a sec. I think I'm just going to use some assembly lube if I can find it. Where can my assembly lube be? Alone is gone. Took her away. Alright, well, I'll do that off camera. We need to get it on this other side. My hip's hurting me again today. It was been pretty good last few days. So I've strained it a couple times. But see, I ended up buying whole gallon of this. I think it's supposed to be like three quarts it takes. Buy 3 quarts, you get for $30, or I could buy a whole gallon for $30. That's an extra quart. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if we can't pour a little bit in there and get that come on. Oh man, I got that old man strength. I ain't got none no more. Like a syringe or something, but then we'll just work the bearings around in it, so the bearings got lube on it. So when we start up, we'll be ready to go. Here's our axle. Just slide it right on in there. I'll clean this surface up. Ooh, I shouldn't be spinning that. So that's done. We can we get that done. We'll address adjusting the brakes. So I'm gonna move over to the other side, and I'll actually show you welding the what you want to call it, the race. I didn't show you on the other side. You know, I wanted to do it to make sure she was going to work first. You know, a lot of guys they'll do it first, and then they'll move over to the other side and then just be like, oh yeah, we went ahead and did the other side, and now we're over here. Well, I showed you over there how I had problems, you know, trying to figure out how to get it out because I don't have a slide hammer or anything, proper tools to get it out. All you gotta do is be creative. You can figure stuff out. So I've got to get the wheel off, and I'll bring you around when we get ready, when we pull this axle out and all that good stuff. Alright, there's this. This actually looks fairly clean, or like it's been changed before. Gosh dang. I didn't bring a hammer over here with me, obviously. Come on. There we go. Let's see, I took this, stuck this in here. We're going to try to yank it on it first before I weld on it, because I don't want to. Then I was able to turn that, get that bolt free. Come on. Just break free. Yep, she ain't going to break free, so I'm going to break it. There, hear it? So, pull this up out of there if we can. Come on, turn it sideways. And then you see all the bearings just fill out. Come on. Piece of crap. There we go. So that's how I did that. Now pop all the bearings out of it. I think I'm about to pull that other side off though. I think there might be a piece still in there over there. Now that I think about it. Where did I do with the magnet? Which won't be hard to take off, and just stick me a magnet in there, because the piece I broke, I don't feel it. And there it is. See, on the other piece in there, I got one piece out, but I didn't see the other piece come out. I thought maybe it did. I don't think it did. So we'll just pull the axle. I don't have it keyed in there or nothing, so clean all this off of here. We just got to make sure we get all that out the way, so we don't have anything still leaking through. uh, in there into the bearing. So we're getting there, guys. Give me a little, just a few more seconds, and then we'll run our bead. Gotta grab the welding helmet. I should shove something in there, but I really ain't got nothing else shoved through there. Maybe I didn't. So we're gonna wipe this out again. Make sure we don't have much oils in there. I'm gonna stand back a little bit just in case I want to shoot fire up out of there. Of course, I set that on fire. Wasn't thinking about that. I sprayed that cleaner on there. I took it and moved it when I did the other side. Yeah, let me wipe that back out. We ain't looking for pretty, we're looking for effective on this. So we'll let that cool down, and then when she cools down, that will pull in. So no good, no good. I should wait till she cools down. Let me get the air hose. We don't want to blow and BB's back down in there. I didn't think about that till I started blowing. There she goes. There she be. Turned out to be pretty easy. Get all them well BBs out of there. Yeah. Yeah, fellers. She's a good one. So we'll get the bearing seal from over here. Oh yeah. So see, that was pretty easy. As long as you got, like, think of something creative out of the box. Now I know the welding trick about the bearings. I've done them on for like wheel bearings on forklifts, for forklifts. Dang, that actually went all the way in. It's actually all the way in and seated. I just want to tap, make sure. Yep. Yeah, that thing there's still hot. So I mean, that heat might have transferred up here, expanded that, and as that metal was shrinking, made it easy to come out. This is the side that was leaking real bad, and it actually kind of cleaner than the other side. Alright, let's wipe this down real good. And we'll shove her back in there. Now I won't be so scared about pulling a trailer or anything with this thing. There we go. So I'm gonna pull that other side out. Come on, there, god damn. I'm gonna pull the other side up off there. His battery's almost dead on this one again, this one already. So I'm gonna pull that other one out, and I'm gonna fish in there with that magnet just to see if that piece of metal did come out or not. So it may have come out when we was kind of, oh, you know what? I had that in there. So when I pulled that out, it would have pulled that piece of metal out. Or would have. Let's see. No, I shoved that in after that was broke, so that probably pushed it back in there. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull that out, and when we get ready to go back underneath the truck, I'll turn you back on. And then we're gonna stick these C-clips back on there on these axles. The passenger side axle come right out. I didn't have to remove the clip. Must have fell off. So we'll push that over. Let's see. Is he gonna slide in there or not? Push that spider gear back over. And I didn't bring a freaking pry bar with me. Come on. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Where's that? There's the screwdriver. I'm gonna push that spider gear over at the same time. There we go. I felt the axle move a little bit. Let's go. Are you gonna go? I'm not feeling you right or what? What's going on here? What's going on? I can't see nothing. Come on, Maud, get in there. What in the hell am I going on here? Is that it right there? For some reason, I don't think that's right though. There she is. Yeehaw! Got that one in. That one actually kinda understand it now a little bit. That one's on. And then we're gonna come on. Come on, Axel. Come on. Go. Nope. Oh well. We might be able to just spin this enough. There we go. Alright, we're gonna attempt to stick this in there. With my dirty hands, cleaning it off a little. We want to do this. Come on, there we go. There we go. All right, Claude. Come on. Yeah, she's lined up now. Get in there. There we go. Let me just need to zap her forward a little bit. Oop, probably a little too forward. That's gonna suck. Dang it. Come on, spin. I think I can actually spin this with the... There we go. She's in there now, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we're gonna leave this video off at. We'll do the brakes. We'll fill this up and do the brakes on the next video. I know this has probably gotten real long. And I'm done for the day anyways. I'm tired, I'm wore out. Come on. Man, I wish this thing would turn a little easier. Call that good. We are done for the day. And we'll see you on the next video, which will be a week from the time you see this.